Go.
How a Bill Becomes a Law by Adrian Faulkner and Nagy. A law all starts with an idea. For instance, this man believes he should have the right to choose whether or not he wants to buckle up his seatbelt. So he decides he's going to talk to his government about it. He's talking to his government, and the new bill will be drafted by the senator or congressman, and it'll be given a name, depending on if it was proposed to the House or the Senate. And it will be brought to the committee to discuss the new bill. Here we have our committee in which they all vote to pass the bill on to the next level. The committee will either be a few senators or congressmen, and they'll discuss amendments and they will vote on the bill. If it gets enough votes, it will be passed and it will make it to the floor of the Senate or the House of Representatives. This man has decided to bring his bill to the House of Representatives. So now we are at our floor debate. If it passes through the committee, the bill will be brought to the floor of the House, where it is either the House of Representatives or the Senate, and this is the House of Representatives. The bill is going to be debated, amended, and then voted on. If the proposed bill does not get a majority of the votes, the bill will not go on to the next House. But if it receives a majority of the votes, it will go to the second House and start the same process there. Now they're at the second House committee. And what happens here is if the bill passes through the first House, it will be brought to the identical committee of the opposite House of Congress to be voted on. If it passes through that committee, the bill will be brought to the floor for the entire second House to vote, which is what we have here. Now we are at the second floor debate with the opposite party, and if the bill passes through here, the committee, and it makes it to the floor, it will be voted on by the entire House, all 100 senators or all 435 congressmen. If the bill is proposed and it gets a majority, the bill will be brought to a conference committee for final revisions. Here we have our conference committee in which they're deciding on final amendments, final ideas, and here they have decided that this bill is amazing and it needs no changes. So what happens is the representatives from both houses meet for a conference committee after the bill has been passed through both houses to suggest amendments to the bill. After both houses agree on those changes, a vote will be held. If it passes the final conference committee and receives enough votes, then it will go to the president's desk. Luckily, our bill is going to the president's desk. The president will sign the bill or veto the bill, but he has signed it. Yay! If the bill is vetoed, it must get a 2/3 majority vote in both houses to pass and override the president's veto. But this rarely happens. Thank you, Donald Trump.